All right, welcome to Candleway Writing. I am your host, Melissa, and yes, I am waiting for tacos. My fiance is doing a run to a nearby, well, not nearby, it's like at about like an hour and a half away, but we don't have Taco Bell around here because we live in the boonies. So Taco Bell is kind of like something that you want to do when you go to the bigger city. So yeah, I'm waiting for some tacos. I figured I would get a writing session in before he comes back, and well, the Packers will start soon. They're playing the Jaguars, but yeah, today's Ambience is by RPG Ambient Sounds. Thank you so much, RPG Ambient Sounds, for this amazing. I guess I did do this amazing ambience. I guess I have just been kind of in a cozy, nostalgic mood lately, which isn't a bad thing. It's, you just kind of got to do what you want to do. And yeah, so we're going to be writing in a Hogwarts classroom today. Sometimes the music gets a little bit loud, so I do apologize for that. I would turn down the ambience video, but I don't want the little page turning sounds and everything to get lost. So when Hedwig's theme comes, I don't know if it's actually, yeah, when Hedwig's theme starts up, it might be a little loud, but yeah, thank you so much, RPG Ambient Sounds, for allowing us to use this for our writing sessions. And I'm just trying to think what else. Don't think there is anything else. Actually, there's a big something else for me anyway, and that is I finished my first draft of my story yesterday, the 14th. And it still doesn't feel real, and I know there's a lot to do yet. So maybe that's probably why I don't feel quite as excited, but I still do feel like that is a huge accomplishment. So I'm very excited for that. Just for some context, it's about 12 or 13 years coming. Like, this is really a long haul, but for as long as it has taken, I am actually very glad that I didn't get much farther. I'm glad I am where I am with the story, because there were a lot of little details that I don't think I would have had had I not had some life experiences. So like having that additional life experience to kind of throw into the story, I think is a good thing. So it's 12 or 13 years coming, but it is what it is, it's completed when it was meant to be completed. And I really do believe that. So, and now I have the fun part of typing up everything that I had written. So that's going to be a bit of a project, but a fun project, low key, like easy thing. It's easier to just type up what you've already written than to come up with new stuff, I guess. And then once I type that up, I'm going to be trying to figure out the language of this world a little bit better, and maybe some more, like, some mapping stuff of the world, because I only have, like, a brief idea of what I want the environments to be like across the mainland. Yeah, just some world building tweaks and additions, and yeah, and then I'll be going through my story, and I'll probably be separating each of the points of view characters into their own Word document, because right now I have it set so it's kind of like how you might read it in an actual book. So you have one character, and then the next chapter is a different character, and so on. So I'm gonna separate each of the characters into their own Word document, That way I can better get an idea of the flow of their stories and really be able to see where things need to change, where things need to, change, be added, taken out, things like that. And that's fun too. I'm actually really excited because it feels like I don't know, like going back to the beginning of the story. I feel like I'm kind of time traveling a little bit because I wrote those years ago. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, and then I got today for my drink. I got a lavender chamomile plus probiotics. I don't know why they added that in, but maybe they mean like mushrooms. Like, couldn't they just say mushrooms? Do they have to say probiotics? I'm cool with drinking mushrooms. I'm a pro mushroom person. So anyway, it's just chilly in here. And yeah, so I think that is everything. All the little housekeeping stuff. So today is going to be a little different then. It's going to be me typing up what I have written for however long. And then we'll call it. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing good with your NaNoWriMo projects so far. We're getting in the thick of it now. So like, yeah, November 15th. We're pretty far into it. And if this is seen in the future, just ignore. Like, this is not November. You have heard nothing. This is not NaNoWriMo. Yeah, share in the comments, as always, what you guys are working on, what you plan on working on, things like that. But for now, I am going to mute myself and get into some typing. Well, I just have to say the music is a little distracting, even for me. So I apologize for that. I guess I didn't vet this one as well as I should have. But I love the artwork and I love the other sounds. I feel like the music would be fine as long as it was a little quieter, maybe. But yeah, I was like, I don't want to babysit the video. And when I turn it all the way down, it's like the last thing to quiet. So, like, all of the other sounds get quieter a lot faster than the music. And then we're just left with the music. And I don't want that. So, yeah, sorry about that, everyone. We're just going to be silent here. Oh, man. I am sorry about that. I'm still waiting for tacos, by the way. um, yeah. If you guys wanted to continue listening to it, though, just click the link and go for it. Or yeah, I turned it way down, and it's not as bad, but it's still a bit much. Normally, the song is very nostalgic, and it still is, but like in this setting, I'm like, ruining the mood, Hedwig. Um, I'm not sure how loud the typing is going to be, so we're just going to try it. It might be really loud, so I apologize. I figured I'd turn the video down, so I'll unmute myself so there's some ambient sounds. we are getting just a little bit of some snowy weather. It's kind of at that cold, kind of right on the border of like freezing rain. So there's like snow coming down and everything yet. So I think I'm just gonna call it, because my fiance should be coming home soon with tacos. Oh man. I actually did get to some exercise this morning, which was nice. It's important to kind of balance your day and whatever schedule you have with some exercises, whether it's yoga or walking or whatever you have to do or whatever you're able to do. It's important. So just a little reminder. Yeah, just a little rambly note, but yeah, like you always hear about the external things you can do to help prevent other people from getting sick. The washing hands, what else? Oh yeah, social distancing, wearing a mask and all of that. But then there's much less said about, taking vitamins, like taking your supplements, getting enough sleep, exercising, all of these things which really help your immune system. It's not just about washing your hands and using hand sanitizer. It's, we are holistic beings. We're not just one aspect covers all. So balance is difficult for sure, but any step toward a little bit more balance is a good thing, I think. I think that is going to be it for me. I'm sorry this is kind of a scatterbrained writing session. But I hope it was somewhat enjoyable. If not, next time it should be a little better, and I will click through the ambience video a little more. I don't think I actually clicked through this one. I clicked once because it started with the music, and then I clicked forward, and then it was just the classroom sound. So I was like, oh, it's fine. It's, they just wanted the intro to have that music, and then it'll be ambience, but it wasn't. So anyway, it was still really cool. So I really do appreciate it. RPG ambient sounds. I think you are really doing awesome stuff. And yeah, I'm sure there are lots of people who enjoyed it just as much as all the others. So don't feel bad or anything. It was really cool. So, but I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your weekend. It's pretty early yet in Sunday, so don't feel like it's over yet. And I hope you guys keep your writing up, keep it going. Remember to keep it fresh if you're starting to feel blah about your story or about what next to write. Just go back to what your heart is feeling and thinking about. Like if your story is about, I don't know, some battlefield, and you're like, you know what, I really don't feel like writing a battlefield scene or whatever. Maybe just like throw in a heartfelt letter or a heartfelt scene somewhere. Change it up a little bit. Maybe it's like a memory or something. Just as long as like you're interested in your writing and your story, other people will be as well. So just a little reminder as we're in the thick of NaNoWriMo here, but it's also just good advice regardless if we're doing NaNoWriMo or not. So I got something in my eye. So I'm going to close out. Happy writing, everyone.